Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth, Cande out, getting over that illness. She'll be back after a pre-planned few days off as well, Christmas Eve morning. So the 24th, we'll be back together, get you set up for the holiday, and go from there. Remember, our top 96 this year, it's our 10-year anniversary. Our top 96 songs of the year will actually be turned into the top 96 of our first 10 years. What were the 96 biggest songs of the decade? It's going to be amazing. We're currently putting it together, and that'll air New Year's Eve, 10 a.m., and then the replay, New Year's Day, starting at 10 a.m. as well. Got two big national days for you. It is clear. You're okay to go out and do what you got to do this morning. Snow starting about 3 o'clock this afternoon. We will get to all of that. National Chocolate Covered Anything Day. This is a beautiful day. Absolutely. And you know what I love? Well, there's not going to be many buffets anymore, but when you go to a buffet and, you got the fountain, the chocolate fountain, and they just have everything. They have Rice Krispie treats, and they have strawberries, and they have marshmallows, and you got sticks, and you can dip anything in chocolate. It is National Chocolate Covered Anything Day. And the other national day today, I love this. It's Barbie and Barney Backlash Day, where parents can say, you know what? Not today, children. We are not listening to those songs. We are not watching Barbie. We are not turning on Barney. I'm done with the sing-alongs. It is Barbie and Barney Backlash Day. Before we get to some of the things going on here with the virus and some of the things going on in the world, I love this. A 9-year-old's letter to Santa going viral. 9-year-old girl from Essex in the UK. She, I guess her older brother tweeted a photo of her letter to Santa. And the girl admits in the letter, this is quote, "I do deserve coal, but I'd also love to have a present, actually more than one." So she's admitting she's been bad, naughty. And then she goes on to ask Santa for this list of gifts. AirPods, a PS5, a Nintendo Switch, a trip to France, an iPhone 12, a new computer, and a panda, a living panda. We'll see what Santa brings this young lady. That is fun. Thank you to the brother for tweeting that one out. Something tells me she's not going to get all of those. All right. 8 police officers in Wisconsin swarmed a woman's apartment in that state after she texted her father that she was being stabbed. She was not being stabbed. It was an autocorrect mistake. She was being swabbed for coronavirus. So they swarmed the apartment. We don't know whether she had coronavirus or not, but thankfully there was no stabbing going on. A college student from Wisconsin and her roommate say they figured out a cure for losing your sense of smell and taste from coronavirus. Now, let me preface this by saying this is not going to fix your loss of sense of smell or taste, but it sounds good. It's an old Caribbean medicine technique. It involves burning an orange, then cooking the pulp with brown sugar. And they claim this worked, but I'm telling you, they're the only ones online who say it has worked. A mall in Houston using a hologram of Santa this year for photos. Good job, finally someone with a brain in their head. Not a surprise, the organizers of the New Year's Eve ball drop in Times Square officially yesterday announced the event will be closed to the public. They also announced that J-Lo will be performing. There'll be many other performers, but J-Lo will be one of them. And AAA projecting a 30% decrease in travel between the 23rd of December and January 3rd, but still about 85 million Americans traveling this holiday season. Some good news. A couple days ago, the first frontline worker in New York at a hospital was given the vaccine. It was a very exciting moment. Yesterday, I did see frontline workers at a hospital in Boston dancing in the streets. They had a choreographed dance in the streets when their vaccines showed up at their hospital. There's this thing going on. If you go online, it's a buzz. It's starting to carry to a bunch of people, and I think it's going to expand outward. It's starting to get exciting that the vaccine is here, and of course, We have a lot to get through in the winter, but as far as we could tell by the springtime, early summer, just about everyone in the country will be able to have this vaccine. It is so important to fight the virus. And what's exciting is to see the healthcare workers who we love, who we have so much respect for them, even if it's for no one else, for them, you should be wearing a mask and doing the right thing. They are excited to be getting the vaccine. So just awesome. Really feels good to see it online, and a lot of great videos of the vaccine going around. In this day and age of businesses failing, unfortunately, in the pandemic, sales of Christmas trees way up, partly because there are a lot of first-time buyers. A lot of people who say, you know what, this is the year I'm going to buy a Christmas tree. A church in Des Moines recently bought up $5 million in medical debt and forgave it all. They bought every outstanding medical bill in Iowa that they had access to. $5 million worth. And one more for you. An anonymous Secret Santa goes around handing out $100 bills to random people every year. Social distancing made it impossible. So he's mailing money to essential workers all over the country, giving away $100,000. Oh, and you know what? I see one more. I got to give you one more good one. A guy in Sacramento walked into a Taco Bell, handed each employee $100. Says he used to work at Taco Bell as a teenager and knows how hard it is, knows what the deal is, and he wanted to thank them for feeding everyone and for doing the right thing. He walked into a Taco Bell, handed everyone $100. There are good people in this world, that's for sure. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.